Welcome back to the Harry Potter Years 1 through 4 100% walkthrough on the PlayStation 3. This is part 63, and this part are now as we explore the Great Hall. And that is not everything we're going to explore in this part, by the way. There's quite a lot of things inside here, like this student in peril right over here that I just freed from that spiderweb. Like that. There's also some characters, a red brick, and I believe a gold brick as well. So there's actually quite a lot in here. Now that is a chicken, as you can see. We're just going to follow the chicken because it lays quite a lot of studs. And it also lays something special. So we're just following it. It's quite cute actually. I really like it. And there a lot of studs comes out and a red brick. So we're going to pick up the red brick and take it over to Hedwig. We'll bring it over to Adolf's Owl Emporium. And what is this? It is character studs. And the two lays to white detector because that's actually what it is. That's very helpful. But inside here is Colin Creevy character stud, which is very great to have. There's also a character stud inside there. And I think it's Molly Weasley as well. Yes, it is Molly Weasley. And that's another character stud, which is very useful because we want to get all of the Weasleys, of course. We are just going to we're just going to light these candles, because that would be quite great. And these are plates, as you can see. We're just going to cast Reducto on them, so they will go up into the airs like that, and then we can walk on them. And I believe a gold brick will appear up there later on, I think. I think so. Yeah, I do think so. Yeah, probably. And you also have to get these pumpkin juice and glass, and just fill the glass with pumpkin juice. And I believe you'll get like, I don't know, like, maybe that's how the gold brick is going to appear by doing that. I think that might be it, because I can't really think about what else it can be other than a gold brick. Probably a gold brick. And there's two Bowbaton students there as well, which is great. And I believe there's some Durslane students inside here, and there's quite a lot of ghosts inside here as well, which is of course great. Things like the Bloody Baron, the Ravenclaw lady you can see over there, which is the Grey lady. She's just over there, as you can see in the right corner. That looks like the Fat Friar at the left, actually. Probably is. Now let's see this. Let's see if we can get everything. And yeah, that's how the gold brick will appear. I think we will just go up and get it right now. Yeah, we'll climb up and get it. Like that. And that is gold brick number 132. 132nd, I mean, of 200. Great. That is a very good to have. And I believe that is, I think that is everything in the Great Hall. I'm not really sure, but I actually think it is everything. So we're just going to go out of the Great Hall, and of course we have time to do something else as well. Just going to shoot some spells right here. It's not anything special you can get a really. Just studs, which is of course great to have though. But yeah, nothing else than that basically. Behind here, there's a character stud, which is Harry Blue Shirt. So we'll just go up the stairs. And I don't know really what you call this place, but it leads to like Moaning Myrtle's bathroom and stuff. As well. I'm not really sure what place that this way leads to, but that's where we're going to go because there's some stuff to do. As you can see, there's a bookcase right there, so we'll just get Hermione. You can also use Dumbledore to do this as well, because he can open up the bookcases. And we'll use Wingardium Leviosa to put this together. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, yeah, now we're doing it. And putting it together, and that's a little door, kind of. You shoot it with a spell, a character start will come out, which is Hermione Cat, which is of course from Chamber of Secrets, when they took the Polyjuice potion, and it went a little bit wrong for Hermione, which is very interesting to read about in the book. And right now we've got 500,000 studs. It's not really that great, to be honest. But we're trying to get as many studs as we possibly can, and it's going to take a while to get many studs, but it's okay. We're just going to get a lot of studs anyways. We do have a lot of character studs to buy though, which is always very great. So we're just going to get this. I really don't know what you call this in English, but in like Norwegian we call it like sucking cup or whatever. I doubt that's what it's called in English, but I am not really sure. We're going to use it to take up these red things on the ground, and you will just get a purple stud from it, which is a little bit annoying. I would rather got a character stud, but you can't get everything in this world, of course, and you have to get some studs as well. Of course you do. Yeah. Can't get up that water, so you won't do that. There's a student over there actually, which is... It's not really interesting seeing a student at a school though. It's not like unusual to see a student at a school. Very, very usual. Very, very common. So I guess this is going to pick up all of the water that are on the ground, as it's doing right now, which is always quite great. And then it will go over here and spill the water over here, and it will make some plants. You see where there's a lock. We're going to go inside there because that's like the boys' bathroom kind of. It's funny because in the books you read about you read about the students going to the bathroom and then showering and stuff, but you don't really know where it is. We know that one of the girls' bathrooms are on the second floor, but it's not really used. But yeah, it's a little bit strange that in the books. Just gonna use Crookshanks here to do that, and out comes this ship, and it's going to shoot out these bombs, kind of, which will give you loads and loads of studs, like that. We don't get anything special from it, other than studs, which is also really annoying, but we're just going to follow it to see if we actually get something. I was recording this, so I just thought I'd follow it, just to be on the safe side, and just to be sure. Yeah, just to be sure. But you don't get anything special, and I'm really yawning right now. Sorry about that. I shouldn't really do commentary early in the morning because I'm always tired, and I've noticed something. Each time in the morning when I do commentary, I sound like I've got a cold, but if I do it later in the day, I'm perfectly fine, which is really annoying. Oh, yeah, it's very annoying. We're just going to go over here and get some studs, as well as a purple stud, which is always great to have. And I love getting purple studs. My favorites. So there's something to do over here. I'm just going to use Wingardium Leviosa. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to... Tom Riddle has got to help us with this. I'm going to move over this. I'm going to get out like that. and shoot it with a spell, and it will become a snail. The snail will go up the wall, and it will give us a gold brick as well, of course, and that is 133rd out of 200 gold bricks. And a lot of studs comes out of nowhere. It's very hard to get the studs when they just want. I'm just not even going to bother doing it, to be perfectly honest. And a lot of studs comes out. I hate a lot of studs. Just like pops out. You can't get everything because it's quite a one every stud. I can't get every stud. And you can't go through the way, which leads to running model's bathroom. And the door that is mostly on the left here leads to the Flex bathroom, I think it is. Or just the girls' bathroom, I guess. It's boys' bathroom, which is kind of like a pool party area as well. It's quite strange. They actually have like 2 pool party areas at Hogwarts. And we will get to the other one later. It's just very strange in my opinion. Of course it's strange, but yeah. It's funny though. It's supposed to be funny, this game. And I think it actually succeeds in being funny. And we can get a lot of studs from these things. A lot of studs. We're just going to get a few studs of them. So here in the bathroom are a few boys that are sitting on the toilet. And from the one on the left, which looked like he had a sickness of some sort, we get student in peril, which is great. I don't know what number student in peril it is, but I guess it's 30 something. We'll get to it later when we actually look at see how many we've got. Just gonna use this, then we're going to paint Harry on the wall, just like graffiti, and we get a character which is Madam Hooch. That's the only version of Madam Hooch. We don't really see much of Madam Hooch in the books, sadly. Only like the Quidditch type things. Only when we have to do with Quidditch, like at the Quidditch matches and at the room practice, flying lessons and stuff. And that's the only times when we actually see her, which is quite sad because she's quite funny. But we don't really hear much about her. I think I will try and read some of about her a little bit, to read about some of her story, to see if there's something interesting about her. But I don't think. You can go and swim about with these, but of course I'm not going to do it because you don't get anything special from it. Go to use Wingardium, and there's a student there as well. You can use Wingardium Leviosa to put these at its places, and water will start coming out like that, and that will open a shell type thing, and you will get a red brick. Yeah, we'll just give it to Hedwig, which is just up there, up the stairs and stuff. I wonder what red brick this is actually. Guess we'll find out now. Let's see. It is score times 8, which is of course very good to have, but we have times 10, but we're going to equip them all at the same time. Do that, and that will happen, and it will become slide. I'm just going to go down, get a few stuff, and that's all. I don't really think there's anything more to get inside here. But yeah, after I'm done exploring Hogwarts, like recording it, I'm going to come back with detectors and stuff and see if there's anything I missed, because I can never be sure. But I'll see you in the next part of my LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4 100% walkthrough. See you then.